All right, you guys, this home tour is pretty special. We are up here in the guard gated community and it's called the Heritage, and it is in Poway. And if you guys know Poway, it's known for a great school district, great community. So I can't wait to show you this beautiful 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 5,600 square foot home. I'm gonna let you just take a tour of this gorgeous home for the next 20 minutes, so stick with me until the end. I wanna show you the front, the back, beautiful pool that's built in, the curb appeal in this great cul-de-sac of a house. This property is beautiful. It was built in 2003. It's on about 1.2 acres. So look at this gorgeous front yard, beautiful driveway. Like I said, it's in a nice cul-de-sac, very quiet. And when you first come into the Heritage, you will notice that these homes are just like no other. It's guard gated, so you have to have, permission to get into this neighborhood. There are very high-end clients that live up here that play basketball, football, and other sports, as well as different people, of course. But take a look at this gorgeous opening of this house, single family residence today. It is beautiful. The curb appeal is just outstanding. They have taken so much time and dedication and love into this house, so I'm excited to show you throughout it. It's a French-inspired estate, so you're gonna see a lot of that going through. And it just, offers such a luxury living at the finest. It's situated, like I said, in the back of a cul-de-sac, mountain views, completely private. So come in here. This is the primary. Beautiful built-ins. Look at those coffin ceilings. Just beautiful throughout. All the upgrades are in here. It's very low maintenance. It has a full paid solar panel, 2 Tesla batteries that are in the garage, and very smart efficiency home. So as you see, they have put a lot of time and money into this home to make it very much feel like a home, right? So there's a lot of home tours that you'll see on here that might be quick flips, or just done maybe, they look great and it's beautiful, but this house is definitely a home. I mean, look at these mountain views through the primary bedroom and throughout the entire home. I'll get to the backyard in a little bit, so stick with me. Thank you for joining me. I'm Addie Jacobs with Addie Jacobs Real Estate, helping people buy, sell, and invest here in San Diego. Today, like I said, we are up here in Poway in the Heritage Estates, showing you one of a beautiful home. So this is still the primary. So how great, they have a little area here that you can make coffee. All of the windows show such beautiful scenery out to the outside. And then we'll show you the closets and bathroom here. This home also has a big 4-car garage, a private wing. This is where the primary sits with the library that I'm going to show you right after this. So great sitting room. I don't know about you, but who all has a sitting room in their primary bedroom, which is just luxury. Again, I love to show all of the outside, especially when it's gorgeous like this and they've put so much time into the gardening and all the trees. So there is an HOA on this, of course, because you are getting a lot out of this, and that's $780 a month. And actually, to me, that's actually not that bad. I've seen small places that are not in estates that are, up there in the $600, $700, $800 range. So the HOA is actually really not that bad here. All right, primary bathroom. Its own toilet here, and then it also has its own toilet and bidet on the other side of the bathtub there. So that's nice. You get your own. Beautiful shower area, vanities. Again, nice wood throughout. Very luxury feeling. What do you guys think? Would love to hear your thoughts on this beautiful home up here in Poway. Again, it's a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom. Beautiful closet. Again, I love really nice ceilings, and they have done it throughout this entire home to make it very luxury feeling. Big closet, Jack and Jill, what we call it, where you can go through 2 doors. So Jack and Jill closet here. All the custom built-ins in this home are just over the top and very nice, with curated art niches where you can put art, all these great coffered ceilings, beautiful marble floors throughout. Stick with me, like I said, until the end. We are going to head outside into the backyard. You can see how big this estate is. Like I said, it's 1.2 acres, so you're sitting on a really good piece of property here with beautiful mountain views. So stick with me until the end and let me know what your thoughts are. So the school districts here are, over the top. People move to this area for the school district. So if you are a family or you know a family that is looking for a good size home and want their kids in the really good school districts, get a hold of me, because I do some social media on this as well, but different parts of San Diego and Poway and North County, even south, it all really depends on where you go for your kid for school. So you'll want to look into that. And all depending on how old your kid is, because it could always change. But Poway School District is very sought after for its schools for their kids. Beautiful niches, like I said, you could put some beautiful art there like they have it. Fireplace that goes both ways into the dining room as well. And again, look at those great views. You got such a resort style pool and jacuzzi, and into the mountain views you see. Loving all the detail. Like I said, the coffered ceilings, this just makes it that more classy and beautiful, especially with the high ceilings like that. So like I said, the marble throughout. This home, again, is over 5,600 square feet, so it is a good size home. All right, loving this library. Again, beautiful ceilings. They're my favorite, with that beautiful wood flooring and all the built-ins. Definitely a great space here for your library or an office. I like to move a little slow with the camera just because you guys want to see the detail of the house instead of just kind of jamming through and editing quickly. I like to show, because I do get a lot of you guys that are out of state or even out of the country. So looking at these homes from afar, it's very important to show you kind of all the nook and crannies. So beautiful Anderson French doors and windows throughout. This is a great room here. You can use this as, an area of arts and crafts. You could even build this out to whatever you would like to do, but this is just another added room that, you have a ton of storage and kind of use it as you need as a versatile bonus room. Loving the floors, just beautifully done. So this is kind of one wing of the house, right? So into the dining room, the fireplace, like I said, goes both ways there. Again, really tall ceilings throughout, beautiful chandelier, right? And the perfect dining room here. The other thing I love about this home is it's a one level. And like I said in previous videos that I've shot here in San Diego, we're gonna be seeing over 1 million people hit the age of 65 by 2030. So that's a statistic right now. So what does that mean? That means a lot of people are going to be looking for those 1-story homes that they could live in as they get older. So there's not a lot of stairs and such like that. But look at that beautiful basketball court here. Beautiful opening. I mean, it is definitely one of my favorites. So back at that, we're gonna want a 1-story for people who are getting older, who don't want to go up and down those stairs. There's not a lot of 1-story homes. I feel like a lot of people have built up on those in parts of town. So I definitely say that when you have a 1-story, those are gonna go pretty quickly here in the next 5 to 10 years. Beautiful kitchen, you guys, right? Oh, it's just gorgeous. Loving all the great solid wood throughout and into another living space that can take you right outdoor to that built-in barbecue and such. The floors are gorgeous. I keep talking about all these built-ins because when people have to build these out, you better know how much these are costing. So these all stay with the property, of course, because they are built in. Again, those coffered ceilings that are just over the top and beautiful. We see a lot of coffered ceilings in some homes, but they're not throughout the entire home. And this home really showcases them in almost all the rooms. So you guys, if you're ready to buy, sell, invest, go ahead and jump on my YouTube channel. I do have a free buyer's guide and seller's guide, and that will help us navigate what you're really looking for when you send that over to me. All right, throw some wine in there, your little wine cellar. That's perfect. Kind of out of the way, but definitely have one. Into one of the bedrooms and the bathroom, and then right outside as well. Just beautifully done. I love the upgrade they have where they don't have at least this solar and it's actually all paid off for you. So that's very nice, including, like I said, those 2 Tesla panels. So if something does go array, those will keep your house moving and shaking. All right. Into the next bedroom. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of the carpet, right? I just feel that carpet needs to come out. But in one of these, these kind of homes, a lot of people do like carpet on their feet in the morning, or you could go through and get your hardwood put through, just depending on what you like. But definitely the carpet goes very well in this home. I'm just not the biggest fan of carpet, especially if somebody else has been on it, right? So maybe you want to replace that, upgrade that into a carpet of your own if buying a home, especially at this over $3.6 million range. But loving all the marble, the colors on the walls, they picked great. This is the laundry room. So again, you could paint this, you could even upgrade this a little bit to match the rest of the home, but what a great space. Beautiful windows throughout, like I said, leaving it very light and bright. I can't wait to get outside, so hold on with me a little longer. We only have a few minutes left on the video. Wanted to jam through this, show you all the beautiful windows. You see the garages out there, and then we will shoot out into the backyard, my favorite space. Of course, because I like to be out in the sun, and there's a beautiful pool and jacuzzi out there. So stick with me a few more minutes. Another bedroom, bathroom, and walk-in closet. Beautifully done. The other great thing is there's so many homes right here in San Diego that are built in like the 40s and 50s and been redone and refurbished and remodeled and, taken down to the studs. This home, was built in that 2003 era, so it's not very old, especially here in San Diego. So you have a very sound, beautiful home to move into. Okay, you guys, built-in barbecue, resort-style living. Look at those views of the mountains. I mean, this is like beautiful fireplace, atmosphere. Hosting out here is like top notch. How beautiful is this? Don't you say? I don't know. What is your favorite part of this house? I would love to hear from you. Again, 1 story up here in the Heritage. up in Poway. And you can't ask for a better lifestyle. You're very private, nobody on top of you feeling, and beautiful, right? Oh, gorgeous. The bees will like those. And if you know me or my husband from any of these videos shooting, we love a garden. We love all the bees and the birds. So we're always gonna shoot that because it is gorgeous around here in San Diego with all of our wildlife. And look at those great water fountains going into the pool. I mean, they definitely did not disappoint when building this. This backyard also was recently remodeled, so it's a very beautiful, dramatic ambiance with waterfalls. It's just very, very nicely done. All the lighting back here. And the best is those mountain views, right? And it's great because you have some shade here. I love how they built this shade in for you because a lot of times pools don't have a lot of shade. I was just at a home the other day and it's a great pool, but it's up in Encinitas and there was no shade for the pool. So you're like baking out there. And so I love how they have that. So you have some shade, you can get under that and still stay in the pool. All right, side of the house, just wanted to show you how beautiful everything has been done in this home. Nothing has been left out, and it's very, very top-notch, beautifully done. So if you are looking to purchase up here in Poway with your family, and this is an area you want to be at, please get a hold of me. I don't know how long this will be on the market, but I can definitely find you another one. But beautifully, bougainvilleas, all the palm trees, just gorgeous. Everything that I look at and I help you guys look at when looking at a home is making sure that there are things that are already taken care of, like the roof, right? Really good shape. These beautiful windows and doors throughout, very, very classy and very well done. So it's a huge ticket item. So making sure little things that actually cost a lot, making sure in those home inspections are done correctly so you don't have to when moving in. All right, 4-car garage. Beautiful, right, you guys? We got built-ins out here as well. Just great flooring, epoxy through. It's just done beautifully. So from top to bottom, garage to the inside, to all of the beautiful surroundings of the sides of the house to the front and into the backyard, you cannot get much better than this. Like I said, those 2 Tesla, in case those solars go out, those are ready, and so you will not be without. Lots of space here on that 1.2 acre lot. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this home tour. I will see you on the next. I love that you're on my channel. Please subscribe. What's great for me too is I have a new selling guide, and it's going to help you navigate selling here in San Diego and helps me know who you are. So download that guide here on YouTube. I would love to help you.